Hello, welcome back. So today we will be studying about the next verification of asset is we have the verification of stock or inventories. So here the auditor should examine the few things at the time of valuation of the stocks in the business. Now, before going to the process involved in verification of stock, let us know what do you mean by stock is. So stock, it is an reserve or it is an goods which is kept in hand by a business for the purpose of its trade, for the purpose of the sale whenever it is required. Now, you can see the diagram which I have given there. There is a warehouse where the business will store their stock for the purpose of doing the trade, that is buying and selling of goods. And here I have given the small example here. So it is a stock verification which has been done in the library. So they have done the various things like the books, the journals, magazines, and the bills or receipts which is concerned to the library. So why I have given this example in a sense so that you can understand very easily. So how does the stocks or inventory will be verified? Here are few things. The items which have been verified by an auditor. You can see so number of books available in library, current year, that is current year missing central library, current year missing department library, then back year missing so and so, and payment of books, damage, how many number of books has been damaged, and how many binding books are there, and how many project reports have been available, how many CD, how many DVDs, so how many journals, how many magazines, everything. This is called as the stock or inventory. Everything which should be examined by the auditor in detail. Clear? So you can go through the image which I have given over there. Now we will see. So what is the stock or inventory and how it is verified. So as we all know, stock is a lifeblood of business. It consists of stores and spares, raw materials, work in progress, finished goods, scrap or byproducts. Obviously. So we all know stock is a lifeblood of business. Without stock, we cannot able to do any kind of the trade. Like how we have the capital is a lifeblood of business. At the same time, capital. At the same time, we have the stock also. It's a lifeblood of the business. Without stock, we cannot able to render any kind of trade services to the public. So it may be consist of stores or spare parts. You can see in the diagram. So there is a store which is available and it contains the spare parts, the raw materials, the work in progress, and the stock will be kept in the form of finished goods for the sake of sale to the vendors, buyers. Now, and in case if the stock is incorrectly recorded or verified or valued, the profit and loss account, P&L account does not show the correct balance. Obviously, the value when the record, when it is not verified properly, what happens? The entire P&L account does not show the exact value or exact balance available in the stock. As you all know, you have read in the BCom, that is second year BCom, LIFO and FIFO method. Last in first out and first in first out. That is the issues, receipts, the payment and balance, so and so. So first they are going to issue, then receipts and make the, again they issue, again they receive, again they purchase, so all those things. So in case if it is done in not done in the right way, the entire balance will not come to the true picture. So it may go wrong and we cannot get the true profit and loss account. Now we will see. So how the verification of stocks will be done by the auditor. The first one, the auditor should review the maintenance of stock records. Obviously, so at the time of verification of the stock, it is compulsory, it is must and should that auditor should verify the stock record. Verify the stock. What is stock records? Stock records is a record which shows how much of stocks available, how much of inventory available, and how much of stocks has been issued by the stock department to purchase department or warehousing, etc. So you need to verify. So what exactly the review, the maintenance of stock records has been made properly or not. So in case to find out the errors and frauds, so you need to verify the stock records in the respective trade or business. So it purely, for the maintenance of stock records, so the errors and frauds can be easily detected. So you need to verify. And the second one is, so it may not possible to verify the entire stock, hence he has to go for a check at least 5% ascertaining in the accuracy of stock. In case if it is of a huge business concern, huge trade, so we cannot able to verify each and every stocks available as are given in the picture, it is summary of the library or report of the library. So there the content, the quantity will be very less. So the auditor can go and verify each and every books, journal, magazines, DVDs, CDs, etc. But in case of the large scale, a large warehouse, a large stock is available in a business, at that time it is very difficulty to an auditor for managing verification of the stock in trade difficulty. So at that time the minimum 5% of the stock should be verified and it should be accurate. It should be accuracy in the stocks. So at least then we come to a conclusion the other stocks is maintained in the right way. And third one, check if any material alteration is available. So auditor should also check whether if there is any material alteration means so change in the material parts of the particular business or particular trade or particular instrument. So in case if there is any changes in the part of the instrument, so at that time if so it should be verified, it should be carefully inquired into. In case if it has been replaced, in case if it has been changed, the auditor should inquire carefully. So what is the reason for changing of the part or changing of the thing in the particular instrument. And next, fourth we have the goods which are purchased during the year. So it is also important that the auditor should verify that in case if the goods has been purchased during the year, that is the stock for sale at warehouse, the stock for sale at warehouse with the customers for approval. Okay, so that should be included in the stock also. In case if it is the goods purchased for during the year, so purchased during the year which is ready to sell, which has been kept in warehouse for the purpose of sale or to its customer. So for example, this year a business will be borrowing some quantity of goods and it has been kept in the warehouse, and that particular quantity it has to be verified and it has to be included in the stock for the present accounting year. Clear? Next. So examine the receipt and issue of stock. Obviously, so here the auditor should examine how effectively the management controls the receipt and issue of stock. So in case the purchase department, if the purchase department wants some product, or if the manufacturing department wants some product from the stores, so it should be in the right way. It should be in the proper channel given distributed to the, it may be production department or manufacturing department by the stock department. So here auditor should examine how effectively the management controls the receipt and issues of the stocks. So I said so you can see in this diagram, so you can see the receipts in the heading are given bill or receipts of library. So in case if the library purchases some books or journals, it has some receipt, it has some document. So it has to be verified exactly, verified clearly, physically by an auditor. Last one, goods which does not belong to client are not included in the stock. So sometimes what happens, the auditor should examine whether the goods which does not belong to the client or the agent or the customer which is not included in the stock. In case if the goods has been purchased and it has been kept in warehouse, it is not ready for the sale, it is not for the sale, it is for the manufacturing purpose at the time. So this should not included in the stock. So this is all the verification of the stock which has been done by the auditor. Thank you.